Hey, how's it going everybody? It's Tanner here and welcome to a new Ninjago video here on the channel. In today's video we are going to be discussing the possible tragic backstory behind Skylor's mother and what exactly the implications are to suggest that she really didn't have the best life. So let's jump into who exactly Skylor's mother was, and then we'll jump into some of the other aspects of season 4 that might suggest that maybe she just didn't have the best life just in general. So Skylor's mother we don't really know a whole lot about. Skylor's mother is of course the wife of Chen, the mother of Skylor, and also the previous elemental master of Amber. This has been made very clear throughout Ninjago Season 4. Chen mentions multiple times that Skylor's mother was an elemental master. We can only assume that she was the elemental master of Amber because Skylor inherited her powers. Now that's pretty much all we know about Skylor's mother. There's not a whole lot of other stuff in the actual series itself that could suggest anything about who she was or the type of person that she was, but what we can infer based off of just how Chen acts towards Skylor is that Skylor's mother probably did not have the best relationship with Chen. In a lot of ways, Skylor's mother might have been actually manipulated into some type of relationship with Chen, which obviously isn't a good thing whatsoever. But this is something that you see occasionally in various examples of relationships. Master Chen, we know already, is a very manipulative person, especially within his past. He was very much manipulative during the war, depending on who you talk to. The Serpentine War was kind of overall carried out because of Chen's actions. He was swaying both sides to be paranoid over the other, and he just kind of created chaos within the world of Ninjago. Now, obviously, due to his actions during the war, a lot of us can also infer that because of his relationship with a lot of the elemental masters, it is possible that he could have swayed one to actually marry him, which isn't a good thing. That just kind of proves that Master Chen is even more of a foul and I guess just overall bad person. Basically, we knew that already, but this just kind of amplifies his, I guess, evilness even further. Chen is a very good villain, and he's not a good guy, he's just a very well-written and well, I guess, respectable villain in terms of an actual character. The stuff that he does is obviously not condoned by pretty much anybody, but the things that he does and the way that he negatively affects people is what makes him an interesting and unique villain, and Chen is probably one of the most evil characters that we've ever seen. We've seen in Season 4 tournament, he really doesn't care for Skylor and just enjoys the fact that she can get close to the other fighters and that her power can be useful, which of course is why Chen pretty much used her in the first place. He used her for his ultimate spell to turn him and everyone else that followed him into Anachondri. He really doesn't care about his daughters. He just cares more about what she could potentially give him. And I'm pretty sure that's what the relationship was with Skylor's mother as well. Considering how Skylor's mother had the exact same power as her, it is quite obvious to me that Chen was probably just only marrying Skylor's mother for her power and nothing more. To get a daughter, to get an actual child that actually had that power is something that Chen desired more than anything. Ultimately, that is Chen's goal, to have overall power over everything. And what's a more powerful element than, say, Amber, something that can copy every other elemental power? Obviously, Chen would try to go for like the strongest elemental master that he could, and that just so happened to be the Master of Amber during the Serpentine War. Again, there is a high possibility that Skylor's mother, aka Chen's wife, actually did care for Chen in some way, but I could totally imagine Chen, I guess, treating her like he treated Skylor, which isn't great at all. Again, Chen is not a good guy, he's not a good person, he's not a good character, but he's a really well-written villain, and he's one of my favorite villains just because of how deep this storyline goes. I feel like there's a lot that was inferred in Season 4 that we just didn't end up seeing on the screen. A lot of assumptions can be made about Chen's character, and I feel like a lot of that does actually build up his reputation as being one of Ninjago's worst villains. Not worst in terms of bad writing, but worst in terms of most evil, which I definitely feel like Chen could, I guess, take that title for himself if he really wanted to. We've seen a lot of villains throughout Ninjago's day. We've seen a lot of, I guess, various other villains come and go. A lot of them were evil for various other reasons, but Chen is evil because he's power hungry, and he's willing to do whatever it takes, hurt whoever he can, in order to achieve that power, and in my opinion, that's what makes a good villain. I hope we get more information regarding Skylor's mother later on down the road. Maybe we can see a little bit more of her perspective over the entire Chen and Master of Amber relationship. I would very much like for Skylor's mother to be revealed eventually. If there was a time to reveal it, I feel like it would have been Season 4. We didn't really get anything from that aside from a few bits of information, so I wouldn't expect Ninjago to, I guess, provide a lot of information regarding Skylor's mother, but I would like some type of context at least. Until then, all we can do is theorize and speculate on our own, which is exactly what this video was all about. So thanks a lot for watching this video, guys. This video was just kind of exploring the relationship between Skylor's mother and her potential tragic backstory. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and check out the links down below in the description for my other forms of social media. As always, big shout out goes out to my Patreon supporters, including once again the marvelous Jan. Thank you guys so much for watching this video once again. My name is TannerFishies, and with that I bid you farewell.